What's up, guys? This is your boy DZD, aka the Drank Kang, Purple World Entertainment, and you are live inside the Dungeon Palace Studios yet again. I just want to say very quickly, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video, and I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. I do it all for you, so that's why it's being done. If you have not hit that subscribe button yet, please do so now, because you don't want to miss the hot things that I got coming for you on this channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, that way you can stay up to date with this content. I have a really good video for you today. We're going to get right into it. Today we're going to be talking hi-hats. Hi-hats are one of the most important elements in your beat. They get the beat to be rhythmic, they get the beat to be lively, and they get it moving along very quickly. But there are some tricks that you can do with your hi-hats, that way your beats don't sound dull and bland. So that's what I'm going to be helping you guys out with. Just a little trick that I do with my hi-hats. I'm going to share it with you guys, that way you can get your beats to do the exact same thing and have that rhythmic feel. So without saying too much, let's jump right into the video, guys. Okay, we are now inside of the MPC software, and we're going to do this pretty quickly. I'm going to show you how to get this hi-hat trick going. That way you can kind of get your beats a bit more rhythmic. The first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to drag in a loop from my sample pack. Let's do that. Let's go to Browse. Let's go to my Iconic Chord sample pack. Let's pull that up on the screen. This is my Iconic Chord sample pack. We just released it. It's a really good sample pack. Has a lot of dope melodies in it. Just melodies. You can make some nice beats from it. It was released about 2 days ago, maybe, depending on when you're watching this video. By all means, head on down to my website. It is absolutely free. You're gonna love it. You can download it, and I promise you, you're gonna make some nice beats off of this sample pack. I'll leave a link in the video description. That way, you can go check it out. You can hear some sounds from it and check it out. And maybe you can go download it from my website. But right now, we're gonna grab one of these samples, and then we're gonna drag it in. Let's see which one we're gonna use. Let's use the heavy hitter sample. That's a nice one. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, every sample is in a perfect loop, so we're gonna just chop it up very quickly using regions. That splits that into 16 regions. Then we're gonna hit Shift and convert that to a new program. We're gonna hit Do It. We're gonna go back to our main page, and then we're gonna go to track 2, which is where our sample program is now laid down. Let's put this on full velocity. And then we're going to make sure that we are on a 4-bar loop. Our sample is in 90 BPM. So we're going to change our track tempo to 90 BPM. That way it matches. And then let's lay down the sample really quickly. Alright, there's our sample laid down. Now we have that. Let's go to our drum track, which is track 1. And I believe I have some drums loaded up already. I have a trap hi-hat, and then I have more of an authentic hi-hat, and this is what we're going to focus on. I'm going to show you how to get these two to work together. So let's lay down our kick and our clap first. We have our kick and our clap taken care of. So let's start off with this trap hi-hat first. Let's start off with that. Of course, you all know that in trap music you can get the hi-hat rolls and everything like that. And you can do that in the MPC software by hitting note repeat and putting it on however many, what are your increments here, down here. It can be 1/8 notes. It can be 16 notes, which is what we're going to go for right now. And then you can use the rolls. You can go back and forth with the rolls. And then you can do your trap style hi-hats like that. So let's lay that down very quickly, and we're going to see how that sounds on a beat. that sounds nice and it has a nice rhythmic feel, but what we're going to do now is get this hi-hat to work in conjunction with that trap hi-hat. And that's going to be how we get our rhythm in the beat. So what we're going to do first is we're going to mute this trap hi-hat. That way we don't hear it anymore. So we go to pad mute and we take off that hi-hat. And let's go back to main. Okay. Now we're going to work with just our authentic hi-hat sound. Okay, now we want to affect just this pad. So we're going to go to our pad option and we're going to go to the effects of that pad. And we're going to go ahead on and pick the Akai Professional Delay Sync. It's the stock delay sync that comes in the software. So let's pick that. And then we're going to open that up here. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the wet down. The wet is how much of the sound that we want to hear, how much of the delay sound we want to hear. So let's take it all the way down. You're going to hear just my hi-hat. Okay. Now if I turn the wet up, now you're going to be able to hear more of the delay sound. The second knob is the time signature. That's the time that it's playing in. So it's playing in a 4/4 time. Let's increase that to 16. So that's what we want. Now the feedback is how long the delay is going to trail, how long it's going to carry out. We don't want it to carry out at all. We just want our sound, and then we want one delay right after that. So we're going to take this all the way down to 0, the feedback all the way down to 0, and we don't need to do anything with the dampening. So it should play our hi-hat sound and then our delay sound. Hi-hat sound, delay sound, very quickly. That's all we want. Now, those two sounds, their velocity are the same, their volume are the same. We don't want that. We want the volume on the second delay sound to be a little bit less than our original hi-hat. So right now they're the same. So let's take our dry wet knob down. We're going to take it down to about 20. Now if you notice, the sound hits and then the delay sound comes in right after, but it's lower. Now we have sort of a bounce type of effect, sort of a rhythmic type of effect. So let's lay that down over our drum pattern now. One of the tricks that I like to use is I like to put it on 16 level and make sure it's on velocity. Okay, I pick my pad, make sure it's on velocity. Now, the higher the pad number, that's the higher the sound is going to be. The lower the pad number, that's the lower the sound is going to be. Now I can make this sound like an authentic drummer when he's hitting the hi-hat, one note high, one note low, he's going back and forth on the hi-hat. I can do the same thing here. That's what you guys see me doing whenever I'm in my videos and you see me going back and forth, back and forth. I know a lot of you guys ask me about that, but that's exactly what it is. I put it on 16 level, I hit the pad, and I make sure that all of the pads, it's the same sound, but from lowest sound to highest sound, low pad to high pad. So let's lay this hi-hat down, and then we're going to put our trap hi-hat back in. Now let's go back and take our effect off. Let's do that. We're going to take our effect off. So let's go back to our pad here, and then we're going to go back and mute our effect. Let's turn it off. And then you're going to see how it makes the beat very, very robotic because the hi-hat is just hitting one time. Now when we put our delay effect back in, all of a sudden the rhythm comes back. And as I said before, if you want to get really creative, you can go back to your trap hi-hat that we laid down and you can put that back in right underneath. So we're going to turn the volume down on our hi-hat pad right here. We're going to turn it down just a bit so it can lay right underneath our other hi-hat. And let's see how that sounds. You can take the authentic hi-hat off and let the trap hi-hats go. You can take the trap hi-hats off and let the authentic hi-hats roll. Or you can let both of them play. So this is it, guys. This is the trick. It's not much of a trick because it's very, very simple, but sometimes it's just those very simple things that get your beats to pop and to make your beats really, really nice. Just those small things. So this is a nice little small trick that you can incorporate in your beats, and you can get them to have that rhythmic feel with your hi-hats. That concludes the video. I hope you guys got something from it. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about what you saw in this video, by all means, please do leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll try and help you out as much as I can. Once again, the sample that was used in this video is from my Iconics Chord sample pack, so by all means, please go get it. It is on my website, thedrankKang.com. It is available, it is free, and it is waiting on you to download it. If you found any value in this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out a lot. And again, also hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you can stay up to date with this content. This is your boy DZD, aka the Drank Kang, Purple World Entertainment, and you are live inside the Dungeon Palace Studios. I will check you in the next video, guys. Take care.